So let's see who comes in here tonight. Anybody got any questions for me tonight? How's my beard looking? Raggedy as always. My wife says I need to cut it because that burn spot's still missing where I set it on fire. What's going on, Backwoods? So it's usually I don't do a live the night before someone's test, but I needed to do a live because I didn't do nothing yesterday. So I tried to put stuff up daily is what my goal is, but I miss a day here and there. So what's up, Brown? I see Brown out there on the pad a lot, man. He's a good dude, real good dude. He's 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 with his trainer now, and they look like they're doing good. I went out there and watched those trainers back for a little while. I was giving Brown a hard time. I was all like, "Hey, Brown, that dude's the dude that's teaching you. If he can't do this, then you better like give him a hard time about it." Man, Brown was all like, we were sitting there watching him. His trainer did it perfect. I was all like, "Hey, man, now it's all your fault. The pressure's on. Your trainer just did it perfect, so you better do it perfect." But his trainer seems like a cool guy, so I think Brown's gonna be all right. Getting down to business, huh? Brown, y'all leaving out probably tomorrow? Hopefully y'all are leaving out tomorrow. Live is more interactive. Yes, it is. Like lives, I like doing the lives because if anyone wants to know something, they can just ask me and we'll talk. Hey, what's going on, Captain Banana? I seen you there. Captain Banana is making me fat or fatter. He took me to Moles today. I had a burrito, a big old burrito, man. It was the bomb. Went over to Moles. And the cool thing about it is the manager at Moles, or I guess he was a manager, he goes, "Oh, Prime employees." He goes, "I used to work for Prime. I'm going to give y'all the uniform discount." So I guess we got the uniform discount. It was pretty good, though. Didn't ask for a discount, but that's cool. They testing tomorrow? Yep, they test every day out here. They test every day out here. So I'm testing a guy tomorrow, and I got a CDL holder. So I just talked to him on the phone today. He seems pretty cool. He told me he used to drive like a box truck and stuff like that and DOT and stuff like that. I was like, "No, not a box truck." I said, "Man, those are my mortal enemies." Some of you truck drivers know what I'm talking about because when you go to California and you're trying to back in a dock and it's first come first serve in those docks, those little box trucks can get in there pretty quick. You have to band together with your trucker brothers and y'all have to be like, "Okay, you were here first, so we're going to block it. You're going to go in the next dock. And then whenever it's my turn, you're going to block for me. Whenever it's that guy's turn, we're going to block for him." Just to keep those guys from stealing your docks. Like, those little box trucks are quick to get in there. They're always in a hurry. Captain Banana says it was because Captain Bananas had his hat on. Hey, that works too. If you know that they see that hat and they gave us a discount, it works. Well, you can't miss that hat, Captain Bananas. It's bright yellow. Yeah, Captain Bananas is gonna have his test tomorrow, so he's gonna knock it out the park. Brown says you can definitely tell when Bananas out there. Yeah, for reals, Brown. Brown, did you go talk to Bananas too, or Captain Banana? Eric says stopped in to say hey, and I'm out for bed. Midnight shift. Get some rest, Eric. Get some rest. It's almost midnight. You waited pretty late to go to bed. New trainers testing tomorrow, then leave out Saturday. Okay, cool. So he'll probably get done with his training class, and y'all will go out and do your 4 hours local or whatever, and then boom, y'all leave out Sunday. And you haven't had a chance to talk to Captain Bananas. What's going on, Kiersey? Kiersey says hello to everybody. I gotta meet her in Springfield. Going out there tomorrow, so maybe I'll get the chance then. Yeah. Yeah, Captain Banana said, come introduce yourself. He was in the truck. He was in the truck whenever I was out there, and one of the new instructors was kind of one of the new instructors was kind of struggling, and like I was like, I can't watch him struggle no more. I said, I'm just gonna go up there and help him. Like I was all like, hey, you ain't doing a test on these guys or nothing? He said, nah, we're not doing a test on them. So I was all like, I went up there and I said, hey man, this is what you need to do. I said, here's where you're messing up, like try this out. Boom, he did it like a pro after I helped him out. So it works. Oh, it's 7:30 there. Okay, you got a couple hours to sleep. Yeah, you definitely got a couple hours to sleep. Bad connection. Did he test? No, he does. He hasn't tested yet. Soon as he tests, I'm sure we're gonna see a video. I'm sure from either one of us. Well, if he wants to do a video with me, and if y'all want it, if y'all have any questions to ask Captain Bananas. I mean Captain Banana. Please, after this video's posted, just go ahead and put it in the comments. Like, I would like to get some, responses back for that, because I kind of would like to know what people want to ask them. So it would be a lot nicer if you leave it in the comments, so I can have like a list of stuff to ask them. Like, I mean, whatever you want to know. Like, hey, how's the food at Prime? I can ask them that. Hey, how was it with Big D? I can ask them that. Hey, what was the hardest part out here? I can ask them. So I'm expecting to, like, I don't know if I'm leaving here tomorrow or not. Like, after his test, I don't know what's going on. So, I play stuff by ear. Right now, I got a CDL holder guy on my truck, and that's pretty much it. So, usually, if I got one student, we're going to go over the road. So, right now I got one student. We're probably going to go over the road. There's no sense in setting here with one student, I don't think. Brown says ribeye in the cafeteria is pretty good. It's just expensive. Hey Brown, tomorrow's the safety meeting. If your trainer's not going to have you out here at the pad, bro, the safety meeting, go get your free breakfast. All you gotta do is sit through the safety meeting. Do you make more off of CDL trifectas than CDL holders like myself? Actually, it's the same. It's the same pay. So, like, CDL holder paid me the exact same as a PSD, because some of the CDL holders haven't ever backed a trailer, or it's been so long they don't know nothing. So like I do the same training I do with a PSD. Like me personally, I like to teach the CDL holder all the backing, all this stuff. The only thing I do different is their pre-trip is different, so I don't do the same thing with the pre-trip. It's different for them. Juggalo, take the wheel. Whoop whoop. Head out to the pad, bro. Heading out to the pad. Oh, okay, so you'll be out here watching your trainer, I guess. Be out there by 7. I'm gonna be up at 6:30 in the morning. No, I'm gonna be up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'll be out there. I'll be setting up the truck for Captain Banana, or I don't know what time he tests tomorrow. So if he's one of the first tests, then I'll be done quick. If he's one of the last tests, then it's gonna be a while. But I'll be out here, Brown. Brown, you can always come knock on my truck, man. I might be playing video games in here. If my truck's out there on the pad, don't go knock on it because he's probably gonna be testing. But if my truck is over here in on the parking lot, like out here in the parking lot, Brown, come on over, man. I'm just in here playing Xbox or something, hanging out. Like I don't care. We'll kick it or something. Being in that hole gets cold in the morning. What gets cold in the morning? Being out on the pad gets cold, or I don't know what you. I don't know. Oh, with Duncan, yeah. Captain Bananas, remind me to go get you some money for the Duncan. I need to go hit up the ATM or something. Oh, the pad. Yeah, the pad gets cold out here, standing out there in the cold. Now you get to see what your trainer's gonna have to do when you're in the truck backing, Brown. Because guess what? Your trainer's gonna be out there freezing, or if it's cold, your trainer's gonna be out there freezing. If the wind's blowing, the wind's gonna be biting. If it's raining out there, your trainer's gonna be soaking wet. If it's sunny and hot, he's gonna sunburn. Like that's my problem in the summertime. In the summertime, you're gonna see me like working either late in the evening or super early in the morning. You can't do that in Pittston right now because they don't have the lights out. You cannot see the pad. Like if I open up the curtains, which I'm not gonna do because they don't want videotaping of the pad, but if I open up my curtains and looked outside, you could see pad number 2 and you can see pad number 3. The rest of them are pitch black. You can't see nothing out there because they don't have the stadium lights fixed over here. And I've sent messages to Dab over it. I've sent messages to I got into one of the Facebook Live chats. I asked them about it. They told me Richard Brock is trying to get that taken care of. He's taking care of that over there. Well, like I talked to him. He's all like, look, I'm trying to get it done, but I don't know, like, I can't get it done. I'm all like, okay. So, I mean, he's trying. It's just not happening. I played Captain Banana, his theme song today. Holler Back Girl by Gwen Stefani. I played him his theme song right there. Now, I had it stuck in my head all day. All freaking day it was stuck in my head. Joe sent me a friend's request. Oh, cool. I'll accept it. He seems really cool, and I hope he sticks with. If y'all don't run a team truck together, I hope he sticks with training. It'll be more money for him, and it's anything to make more money is gonna better yourself. Especially whenever he starts seeing his pay, how much he's making whenever he starts hitting that training up. So it's good. Training pays. Like at prime, you want to be in the training. You want to have your hands all in the training money. Like that's how you get paid the big bucks over here. Whether it's TNT or whether it's PSD, whatever, it's how you make some good money. Maybe I should get an umbrella. I have an umbrella. I have an umbrella, and it's cool. It's you know, send me an email about it. I'll bring it up to the DAP. I've actually got on the Prime app and brought it up to the. I put it on the Prime app where you go to. It took like I had to get someone to show me how to send a message to the dab. It's like they don't want you to get to the sending them a message, but what you do is you have to go to the on the app. You got to go to like the My Prime portal or whatever, and then down at the bottom it talks about driver advisory board. You click on that, and then it's all contact us. You click on that, it takes you to another page, and then you have to go to that one and click contact again, and finally you can get to something where you can send them a message on the dab. But who knows if it's getting through. Like, one of the things I complained about over here in Pittston is the busing situation. Like, these bus drivers are, it's not like Springfield where the bus goes all the time. So people come down here to the pad, and these students are having to pay for Ubers and stuff like that to get back to the hotel, because the bus driver tells them, hey, I just went to the hotel and I'm not going back to the hotel for a while, so I'll just take you to the terminal. And I'm all like, really? You're going to you just will take them to the terminal? You can't just run these guys to the hotel like you don't do a continuous loop anyways? And like, it's even worse on the weekends. On the weekends, you can't get your student here in time to take his test, because the shuttle ain't gonna the hotel shuttle only brings them to the terminal, and then it's like act of God to get them down here to the pad. So like, it's real hard. Like, it shouldn't be that hard. And this road from the pad to the terminal is not that far of a walk. But this street is extremely dangerous. Like, this street, people should not be walking down this street. Like, somebody's going to get killed on this street. There's like no sidewalk. You're walking down the side of the road, and these trucks are just flying down this road right here. And like, cars are flying down this road. Speed limit's 35, but it feels like everybody's going way faster. Like, I can foresee somebody getting killed out there, like, and it's not going to be good. All because they're all like, man, I got to get to the pad. My trainer told me to get there at a certain time, and the bus won't come get me, so I'm just going to walk down the side of the road down there so I don't get in any trouble. Like, I tell my guys, I'm all like, hey, get here as soon as you can. Captain Banana says, no sidewalk. You need Captain Banana jacket to be seen seriously. Like, I see people walking down that road still, and not too long ago I was watching the safety meeting, and they were talking about, in the safety meeting, they are all like, hey, please don't walk to the pad. It's extremely dangerous on that road. And it is extremely dangerous walking down that road. Like, I don't suggest people to do that. Joe says, I'm going to have a roommate if I don't quit cutting the cheese. Hey, that's why you got the Glade. Or actually, I got the Febreze. I don't know where it is. It's usually hanging on this right here, but I don't even see it. But usually I have the Febreze in here. If I ever get one of those students, man, I just start spraying Febreze in here. I don't know where it is. I also got a candle in here. I'll light my candle up too. Hey, Brown, me and Joe will just kick you to the side, bro. We'll start teaming. I'll go team on his truck with him or something, maybe. so I'm gonna tell Joe, I'm gonna be like, hey man, you don't want to train, dude. Just like, let's go team. Let's just leave Brown here. Then Brown will be like, oh, I don't have a trainer no more. I'll tell him, look, we don't want to go to Maine for Brown. Like, that's too far. We don't want to go to Maine. We want to keep running and make some money. Nobody wants to go to Maine. My first student, they said he was from New Hampshire, and I was all like, I was gonna do I did TNT with him, and I was all like, man, I really don't want this dude. He lives in New Hampshire. Who wants to go there? It's too far from Texas. Because back then I was living in Texas still, so. That does not work. Yeah, that does not work. But yeah, I just that road out there is dangerous. The lights need to go up. The shuttles need to run more frequent. Like, it's just it's a good terminal over here, and the pad's nice and everything. But some stuff could be fixed over here. Really, really could be fixed. I noticed last time I test somebody on the weekend, I got a phone call and they said, "Hey, tell your student to be in the lobby at 5 a.m. that Richard was going to be the one driving the shuttle to the pad." So I guess Richard knew it was going to be a problem to get the students here to be tested. So Richard was the one that went and got our students. Like he brought our students to the pad. Like, that's awesome right there. That's awesome. Like he probably didn't have to do that. I'm sure nobody made him do that, but he put in the extra commitment to get the students down here. So I mean that's good. I mean, like, he took the initiative. Like, I don't know. I would probably, like, I sleep out here on the pad. If I got up like 15 minutes earlier and they would let me drive the shuttle, like, I would go take the shuttle over to the hotel and pick up the students and bring them over here. I'm not tripping. I'm not doing nothing in the morning but waiting on my student to get here anyways. I could go make one run early in the morning and pick them all up and bring them over here. It wouldn't hurt me at all. Like, I'd do it for free. I ain't tripping because my student had to get here anyways. But on the days I'm not testing, somebody else can drive that thing because I like my sleep. Like, as Captain Banana, he showed up today. He showed up and I was awake. I was watching YouTube on my phone, but I was awake, and he just unlocked the door and jumped on in here with some coffee and breakfast. I was all like, "Oh, I see how it is, man. Get me out of bed today." Say, "Hey, Tart, are you chilling too much?" Hey, Gifty, what's going on, Gifty? Gifty's in Arkansas. Oh, good luck, Gifty. Arkansas. Woof. That state right there, I do not like going to. Do not like Arkansas. If I go to Arkansas, I am trying not to get off the interstate at all. I don't want to get off the interstate at all. Brown says he is local. What's that mean, Brown? But yeah, I don't like Arkansas, Gifty. I hope you're enjoying it. Like, I mean, the whenever it's green out there, it's really pretty in Arkansas. Like, but other than that, nah, bananas local. Me and bananas went over the road. If that's what you're asking, like I took bananas ran Captain. Let me fix that. Captain Bananas. He he ran to. We did combined. I did 500 miles bobtail this week. Like, it took a lot out of me. I did 500 miles bobtail, but we did about almost 3,000 miles this week. Like, I get my check stub at midnight, so that's not fair at all. But yeah, we went out and we did some loads and stuff. 16 for me if you take a bus. Yeah, Brown took the bus. I watched. He did a Facebook Live from the bus, and he was just talking about his new career and stuff like that. I watched it. I commented in there. He saw it. Captain Bananas. I'm not gonna read. Well, I can read that because it doesn't have the actual word. He said, "F the bus." Yeah, he drove his car. He drove his car. I found out today that Captain Bananas has a 2006 car and I have a 2006 car. He has like 60,000 miles on it or something like that, and I have 80,000 miles on my car. So we have some old cars that are not, they're not really old, but we have older cars that don't have hardly any miles on them. I know a lot of people with more miles on their car that's a 2020 right now than we have. But yeah, it's the weather. I think tomorrow is supposed to rain or something like that. It's supposed to rain and be cold, so the cold weather's moving back in. Me and Captain Bananas, we went down there to Springfield and brought back the 60-degree weather, and then it went away. Whoop whoop, Jacob. I was gonna call you after this live. I seen that you called. I was on the phone with somebody, and I was like, I'm gonna call you back right after I get off the phone, or right after I do this live, because I was really wanting to do the live. Sean has a 2016 Nissan. I've had put 22k miles on in a year. Captain Banana says that's because we ain't driving Uber or Uber Eats. Because we ain't driving Uber or Uber Eats. Captain Bananas ain't driving because he used to drive taxi cabs and he worked right across the street from that. No worries. Yeah, I'll call you. I'll call you, Jacob. Jacob, just know like today went pretty good after I got off the phone with you. Captain Bananas was trying to keep my pre-trip too. Told him he better bring it tomorrow. I need my pre-trip back. But yeah, I'm thinking about moving back to Springfield. I'm thinking about moving my training back down to Springfield for a while. Switch it up some, try it back, go back to Springfield for a while, see what's happening over there. I miss some of my people from Springfield, so it's time to go back and see some people and get back out there. But yeah, I don't know if y'all can hear that, but one of those helicopters is flying over. I guess they got a military base around this place somewhere, so you hear the helicopters and you see the big planes and stuff fly over, military stuff. Now, I guess they're battling the coronavirus tonight, flying around battling the coronavirus. I love Coronas too, by the way. Coronas and Modelo, but I've never got no coronavirus from it. Peace. But yeah, if I'm really trying to today, I went out there and in between Captain Banana's backing, I decided to play with the alley dock some more and see if I could get the alley dock in there every time by not using the points at all. So I'm getting closer to learning it. I put it in there, put it in the box, I think twice. Perfect. Just boom, put it in there. And then the third time it didn't go like I wanted it to. So I'm trying to get away from the points. My ultimate goal right now is I want to start putting out students that are so good that they don't need TNT. Like, if I could put out a student right now that is so good that the TNT trainer ain't gonna have to do nothing with them, that's my goal right now. Is I want to put out people that are so good that whenever they get to TNT. Maybe they have to learn the macros. Maybe they have to learn their hours of service. That's about it. Like I want to put out the best quality student I can, and it's time for me to step up more. Like I want to step up more and get off the point system. Completely get off the point system. And for like right now, my pre-trip is like I don't see much more to improve in my pre-trip. Like I think the pre-trip is like I'm using Justin's pre-trip now. Justin has an awesome pre-trip, and it's so perfect. Like I can't find a better pre-trip than that. Like, and then I have my pre-trip for down here in Pittston that I made. So it's sad that it's going to be retired. I feel like I don't like retiring it, but it's going to be retired. And my driving, as of right now, I haven't had anybody ever not pass the driving test. So, I don't see any way to improve my driving any. Like, I haven't found a way to make it better. I know, like right now, I'm pretty sure that it's the best it can get. So, Captain Banana says fog driving in PA mountains. Oh yeah, Captain Bananas loves driving in the fog. I'll tell you what, loves fog. He just drove through that fog like it was nothing. You couldn't see nothing. Like it was like I don't know. Like, well, that's how the fog was. You couldn't see nothing. He drove like a champ. Ain't scared of no fog, are you, Captain? I think Captain Bananas probably drove in every type of weather except for extreme heat while he was on my truck. Really, if y'all watched my vlogs with him, y'all would see that like, hey, we were on ice, we were on snow, we were on rain, bad rain. It rained pretty hard, and then the fog was pretty thick. It was probably in the top 5 worst fog I ever been in. It was probably the top 5. Man, I tell y'all the truth, I haven't even been playing my video games either here recently. Like I started my mixer and I was doing good at it. I was on it every day, but here lately I've been just so busy. I haven't had time to do it. And if I go to Springfield and train again, I'm not gonna have time to be on mixer. Like I'm not gonna be able to do it. I mean, it would be nice to do it more, but he says nope. I don't like the fog. Ace. The gathering this year is in Ohio, and I don't want to go to Ohio for it. But we do need to go. Like I do need to go to ones pretty soon. Like I really don't want to go to the one in Ohio. I should have went to the one in Indiana last year, but I didn't. And I still got to make plans. Either I'm gonna go to the one in Kansas City this year. So if anyone's going to the not the gathering, but if anyone is going to the Killer Clowns from Outer Space Volume 2, I think it's called Volume 2 or Killer Clowns from Outer Space 2, whatever it's called in Kansas, I'm going to be there probably. Like I'm still making plans. I haven't even bought my tickets yet. They were $30 for a ticket. I'm probably gonna go ahead and pay for the all access ticket though, where you go backstage and everything. I've, you know, I want to go backstage and actually meet the guys this time. So if I do that, then like that's gonna be cool. Yeah, no, it was a good idea. Like I wish I would have went. Did you go to the one in Indiana since you live in Indiana? Like I also want to, like, I'm wanting a student that's a juggalo, like a straight up juggalo. Like I want to get a student that's like straight up a juggalo, like wearing his chain, maybe tattooed the juggalo somewhere, whatever. Like I definitely like want to get a juggalo student because I want to paint my face and come up there and take my trifecta picture with my face painted. like I mean like I don't know how Prime would take that though, but I want to do it. I talked to the instructor, like the examiners, and they're like, "Yeah, man, you should so do that. That's an awesome idea." So, like, if I'm gonna do it, the way I plan on doing it is, I'll have one of my buddies put the truck on the pad, and set it all up for the test, and then I'll probably come in like I don't want to mess anyone's test up or scare anyone. So like like some people are scared of clowns, so I'll probably come up there like with a hood on, like a hoodie or whatever, and like not trying to scare no one. Then bam, pop it off to take the picture real quick. Like park my truck between two trucks and say, hey, let's do the trifecta picture right here. Bam. If y'all look on some of my older videos, if you want to see me with Ace, if you want to see me with my face painted, like go to one of my very first videos I put on here, because in the intro I put a picture of it in the intro just to see if I would get any reactions from it or anything. So like some people actually noticed it and they're all like, "Dude, I saw your Juggalo makeup." I'm all like, "Yeah." Makeup, face paint, my juggalo face paint. I say the word makeup because my wife's always giving me a hard time saying that I have more makeup than she does. So yeah, whoop whoop. Hey, if you ever need to get my attention, that's the fastest way to get my attention out here on the pad too. Like I hear whoop whoop and I'm like, bam, where you at? Like for reals, like I try to show like all my juggalos the juggalo love. Like people that don't know what a juggalo is and like don't know how tight the family is, they don't understand it. So like people are always asking me, "Hey, what's that juggalo on your hat?" I'm all like, "Hey, here, I'll just play you a song." I'll get on my phone and I'll be like, "Click, click," and I'll be like, "Look, this is what it is." And they watch it and they're all like, "Ugh, that's horrible." I'm all like, "Okay, whatever you say, dude." Like, I like it. I'm into underground stuff. Like, I like underground stuff. Much, much clown love. Yeah. But yeah, the, another reason that I haven't been doing lives the day before my student test is because I've been I've been testing people on Wednesdays. Well, every Tuesday is whenever the Creep Show drops a live, like a live, or the Shaggy and the Creep Show, they'll do a live or they'll put out a video. So I'm more into watching that than doing my live on those days. I don't know if you've seen that or not, Ace, but they're Shaggy Too Dope is doing a thing on there. It's called Shaggy and the Creep Show, and it's pretty funny. Some of it's funny, some of it's not. But yeah, I get compliments on my truck all the time. Like I've had people stop me. Hey, can I take a picture of your truck? I'm like, sure. Like I don't, I just if they want to take a picture of my truck, I'm like, cool. Here, let me just park here right now. Right now, my truck's kind of dirty, so like, it is what it is. But I'll hit that truck wash pretty soon. Yeah, I have to hit that truck wash. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up because I need to go to bed and I need to make some phone calls and probably play some video games till about 1 in the morning, and then get some sleep and get up in time to test out test out Captain Bananas. He's gonna get over here and peel a cap in this test. He's gonna peel a cap in it. So I'll definitely be putting out probably put out a video tomorrow. And if Captain Bananas wants to, I've had one guy turn it down. Chris turned it down. He said, "I don't want to do it." I said, "I respect that. That's fine. You don't have to do it. It's not made." But yeah, I'm out of here, guys. Y'all have a good night. Be safe out there.